Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHU TV for the live Leeds versus West Ham United watch along in the Premier League. As always, my name is John, your host, and I hope you're keeping well as I always do. This live broadcast is being sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website. But if there's any Leeds fans watching, as you can see from the icon that's up here, there's also Leeds gear in there as well, along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts made by Admiral and Umbro. So go check those out. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending directly onto the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area. I've been helping those in the Newham area and also the Essex County and further afield for that matter, to help put food on people's tables for the last few years. So go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt or some really nice casual gear in your respective club colours. You'll be saving yourself a few quid and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. So as always, guys, what we would normally do is we would normally jump straight in to talk about the starting 11, but as we know from earlier today, we had some really bad news, and I just want to take my moments to send my respects for the late David Gold, who unfortunately passed away due to an illness earlier today. Now I know he's had his detractors quite a fair bit over the last few years, in terms of myself included and certain guises, but he has always been the nicest out of the three evils that we've got in charge of the club at the moment, guys. He really has been. I know a lot of people have criticised him over the years, you know, only coming out with politicians' answers in relation to what they want to do for the club. But in general, guys, he does seem to be a very nice guy, and it's a real shame that we've lost one of our own so early on in the start to the new year. But as I say, my condolences to anybody in the Gold family that are watching or may not be watching. It was a real shame to hear it, and rest in peace. So as always, guys, let's now jump over to talk about the team sheets. So in goal, as predicted for Leeds, is Meslier. The back four of Ayling, Koch, Cooper and Strujic, I think you pronounced that. Rocker and Adams in the defensive midfield positions, with Aronson, Somerville and Gnotto in the midfield supporting the striker, Rodrigo up front. On the bench for Leeds is Firpo, Harrison, Lorente, Giarbi, Robles, Christensen, Gethart, Greenwood and Klitsch. And for West Ham United, not much of a change, guys, to be honest with you. Fabianski in goal, Soufal, Dawson, Kehrer and Aguerd in the back four position. It seems to be that Aguerd is playing left back, which is a bit of a bizarre one. Souček and Rice in the defensive midfield position, so unfortunately Souček is playing again. Bowen, Lucas Paqueta and Fornals in the midfield, supporting Scamacca up front. On the bench, we've got we've actually got Areola, Johnson, Creswell, Antonio, Lanzini, Downs, Ogbonna, Benrahma and Emerson. So, guys, as always, let's see what your hang on. Let me just turn that animation off. You don't need to see that again. Let's see what you guys are talking about in the chat there. Sheena, welcome back. Happy New Year to you, of course, and happy New Year to everybody that's watching the channel as well, for that matter. And likewise to Riley. Good evening, and hope you're doing well. Riley says about David Gold, very sad, but human life and health is more important than anything. Decent bloke who was one of us. May he rest in peace. Absolutely. Or as the Americanism is going around at the moment, rest in power. Yep, so the TV can't pick that up. That's good. Okay, so yeah, guys, as always, there's 12 people watching, 2 likes. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. And thank you to everybody that subscribed recently over the last few days. You guys have been able to finally get us over to 2,200 subscribers. The last subscriber, as you can see, is MOT down the bottom. So thank you very much for your support. I really do appreciate it. It's taken us a long time to get to this point, and I do mean a long time. But the views are slowly coming back to the channel in terms of the content, and my so I'm very happy with this, guys. Thank you very much to everybody that supported the channel. Just to let you know, my stream system is a little bit wonky at the moment for some random reason, but I'm hoping this is only a temporary glitch, because we're actually going to be getting new internet next week, so I'm hoping all the usual errors are going to be bugged out. But as always, guys, put your score predictions in the live chat. I want to know what you guys are thinking, as I always do. And as I say, thank you to everybody that's finally got us finally got us over to 2,200 subscribers. It's been fantastic. It's been a lot of hard work, and I know this channel isn't for everybody, and that's totally fine. But I know you guys are watching, so thank you very, very much. Sheena says Happy New Year as well. Poppy Lemon, let's hope we see an improvement today. My hopes aren't high. Sorry, Poppy Lannon, apologies, but yes, thank you, Poppy. Put your score prediction in the chat if you haven't already, to let us know what you're thinking. Riley's saying 2-1 to West Ham. Oh, sorry, Poppy has apologies. 3-0 to Leeds. It's reasonable to think that, to be honest with you. 2-1 to us, says Sheena. Because for those that have watched the preview for this game, over the last 2 seasons when we visited Elland Road, once since Leeds came back in the Premier League, we've won there 2-1 over the last 2 seasons, genuinely each fixture. So, not going to keep the clean sheet. Hopefully, we will take 3 points out of this, because this is a massive, massive game. For those that are watching, that aren't subscribed and are new to the channel, like Poppy, for example, I can't remember seeing yourself in all at all recently. If anybody's been watching the channel, we'll see the live chat there. And Luke, welcome. Kara hat trick. Happy New Year, mate. And guys, I know there's not many people watching this, but for those that are watching the replay as well, go over to subscribe to Luke and Paul's channel, The Three Hammers. They're fantastic. They are so close to 4,000 subscribers from what I'm seeing. I don't know if they've already hit that, but I know they're very, very close. Luke's been on and off in this channel. He's been on the channel a couple of times. I've been on his channel a few times as well, for that matter. Fantastic work by both of them. So guys, go. So there you go. Luke's saying they need 43 more people. So pop over to their channel and subscribe. They make some fantastic content. And you know, so go and give us a surprise. And he's a good mate of mine, and hope from a YouTube and West Ham perspective, and hopefully we'll get him back on the channel at some point. But yeah, see what else is going on. Poppy says, I subbed already. Thank you. I joined once before the World Cup, but haven't been able to join until today. So Poppy, as I said, welcome. We'll have the live scores of everything going on across the entire football world. It will be right here. And Poppy says, I don't know if you remember me, but I had art coursework. Ah, yes, I do remember you now. Yes, a slightly different photograph, and to be honest with you, look a little bit old for doing art. But no, I'm joking. But no, you know, it's always good to get returning people back. The game's going to be kicking off in any second now. Aguerd as left back, a little bit of a worry from that point of view, but I understand it, because it looks like it's going to be. They're going to be swapping and changing by the looks of it between him and Emerson. I think they're going to be swapping and changing. But I'm so glad that Aguerd is in the back four. I did predict it. Didn't predict him in that position, but I did predict it way before the information came out to say that he would be available for this game. So I'm very, very happy that prediction has come to fruition. So 15 likes, guys. 15 people watching. Sorry, 13 now, only 6 likes. Come on, hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Gabs, good evening. Happy New Year to you. I hope Kara is not playing, because he only makes Hammers look bad. But also managed to make a real edit out of me the last time he was on. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. as did Kara to a degree. But yeah, the least said about that, the better. I know you're not a big fan of him, Gabs, and that's totally your choice, 100% your choice. But yeah, this is why Luke comes on my channel, because he can't say this stuff on his own channel. Suchek and Fabianski as Moyes' nudes. Areola not playing is becoming ridiculous. Absolutely, mate. As Moyes' news, I think you meant by that. But yeah, 100%. I am very well, Gabs, mate. I hope you're keeping well, and I say Happy New Year to everybody as well, for that matter. But yeah, no, it's a weird thing. I don't get it. I really, really don't understand it. Like Paul said the other few weeks ago, mate. Why sign him if you're never going to play him in the Premier League? What's the point? What is the point? Obviously, of course, he's come in to play as the cup goalkeeper, but still, what's the point? That's not a long-term progression for him. You know, it might be one of the reasons why, other than a slight little niggle that he picked up, it might be one of the reasons why he was third choice for France in the World Cup. But here we go. Bobby says one player don't make a team, but absolutely agreed. But Aguerd being on does make a huge difference, so we definitely need him 100%. I do think it's going to be more like a 4-5-1 at certain points, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens. And of course, guys, we'll talk about the game as and when it happens. Riley says, fuck Areola, let's get Roberto back. Shut up. Clickbait Riley. Tyler says, I like Tyler Adams. got to win that midfield battle. 100%, mate. As we've said many times when we've been on respective each other's channels, games have lost and won in the midfield, and this is probably the biggest battle we've got for a long, long time. Joint on goal difference in the bottom three, so technically the bottom four as it stands at the minute. It's going to take a miracle because we've got 13 goals over, better off over Nottingham Forest, but at the same point, yeah, it's just it's aggravating, and because obviously we've got the majority of this month is away games in any shape or form. So we've obviously got one home game this weekend, this month, because we're playing Everton at home towards the end of the month, but the majority of the all away games. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Ryan says you don't remember that masterclass versus. Shut up. Not saying. Luke says, do you think Moyes goes if we lose? I've not caught your views recently. Well, you're rude. Nah, no, he won't. He's been backed by the board. He's not. I know everybody's calling for his head, but he's being backed, and there's nothing. So he's not going to go until probably at least the end of the month, maybe in the summer. We don't know. It's just it's frustrating, but that's been the caveat of the mantra, I should say, of the two Davids, called rest his soul. Well, now David Sullivan and Kretinsky, because now it should be KSB. KSB, Kretinsky, Sullivan, and Brady. But it's just it's hard. It's hard because I'm not exactly Moyes in at the moment, but I've been maintaining all season, as I have been for donkey's years, that it's the players that are just as at fault as the manager, and you can't sack the players. You can't sack an entire squad. So this is the pain that it is. So yeah, they're just seeing up on the link here, confirming 4-2-3-1. Marty Comdala, welcome, youngster. Hope you got your homework done before you go to bed, because this game's going to finish after your bedtime. But yeah, it is. I don't think he will. But at the same point, to caveat that, I understand, because who genuinely is out there, realistically, without getting into fantasy football terms and FIFA and all the rest of it, yeah, who's realistically going to want to come and take West Ham up to the next stage if we can? I agree I agree with what David Sullivan has said. He's the manager we would bring in if he was unemployed. As simple as that. It's not. But at the same point, guys, I say I'm going to be doing the accounts review. I haven't had any chance over the last few weeks. It's been so mental with doing the prep for all these games, and also living life on it as well. It's just. But the accounts are going to be showed very well soon. So guys, let's have a look. Let's see what Gabs is saying. What's your opinion, JP, on the recent games? And I cannot really agree. Not that you're talking about the right things that are wrong. Hang on, let me just try and get that into a bit more of a viewable slide. Where are we? Comments. Live comments. Where is it? There it is, live chat. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Because Gabs is on his oh bugger. Gabs is on his soapbox at the minute, so we have to give him this full dues. What about that? Oh no, that's made it even worse. There we go. That's better. There we go. Right. The rest of them's gonna look crap, but never mind. Watch it, and I can't really agree. Not that you're talking about the things that are wrong. However, I think there's bigger issues Moyes has. Yeah, there is, mate. But it's not anything that we haven't chatted about for the last God knows how long. That's half the problem. I'm bored. As I said about it originally, I'm bored of talking about David Moyes. I'm absolutely sick of it, because that's all we're doing at the moment, and there are bigger things to concentrate on. Just waiting for the game to kick off. We should be any second now. So for those, to David Gold and to everybody else that we've lost this year already, because it's been a few people already. It's been crazy. So just wait for the kickoff. We should be any second now. Come on. Ref, are you ready? Because the whole bloody rest of the world is ready. What are you waiting for? I know there's a bit of delay between the football and stuff, but there we go. Finally. Riley says, right then, new year, new us. Highly doubt it, son. And Here says Luke. I'm guessing to what Riley's talking about, and it is. It's there's bigger things that there's bigger fish to fry at the moment, but we'll have to wait. So anyway, let's talk about the game now. All right, so Dawson back to Ugued. And a bad pass. Bad pass. Now Leeds are on the counter attack, but Dawson gets there and who is that? I couldn't really say. Tocek, I'm guessing. Gamaka over to Emerson. Sorry, and then over to Sufel over on the side. Sorry, it's Bowen. Sorry. Wait, I've not finished. Well, you have to. What he says, in my opinion, Moyes definitely has problems, but our performances can't be credited to only one thing. Moyes definitely contributes, but our players, away games, etc., etc. Absolutely agreed. Ball headed in, being pushed around all over the place. Emerson. Right, and now Leeds on the ball. Paquetá over to Emerson. Sorry, now back to Gued, back to Emerson. Back to bad pass, and now Leeds are in on a goal here, and that's a penalty surely because he doesn't touch the ball. No, Agued's been lucky out of that one. Agued class there. that was in reference earlier, but that was very. Does he actually get the ball? Does he touch it? Yes, he does. He does actually. Yeah, fair play. He does get it. So fair enough. You can see why the Leeds home fans were screaming for the corner just as the corner's about to be taken. Still waiting for it. Rocha is going to take the corner. And ball in. And easily cleared out by Agued there by the looks of it. And Fornell's muscled off the ball. Pass back to Adams. Back to Meslier. Gamaka not really showing that much impetus. A lot of footballers nowadays need to understand what the rules are when the ball's in play. And it goes out for West Ham throwing. That's right, Leeds throwing, I should say. Gab says, Language barrier is really obvious. Players that are really solid not understanding their teammates. Well, yes and no. We'll talk about that in the next break in play, mate. But yes and no. Intercepted by Rice, but it loses possession to who is that? Rodrigo. And now Kocher over to Cooper. Still Cooper. And then Adams. And now Zorocha. Over to Strojic. I think you pronounced that. Well, Adams. Two pass football by the looks of it. Or two-touch football. Yeah, two-touch football by the looks of Leeds at the minute. We're absolutely walking through the midfield. Look, this is going to be a long game. Really is. Ayling running down the right-hand side. Not the best of defending, but we just about get away with it. Not the best. Not the best in any shape or form. Rocha. Adams. Back to Rocha. Back to Adams. Ugh. Was that Strojic? Can't tell. I think so. Ball kept in still. Now Cooper. Adams. Pass back to Meslier. The long ball's it. Dawson headers over. And now Skamaka's on goal. He's onside. He's onside. Come on, you got the position there. Oh, but this is what I'm talking about with him not having any confidence, man. It's just like he bottled it there. He really did bottle it. Gab says Moyes is changing things. However, players he bought don't really play his way. He's more of a defensive-minded coach. Therefore, it's harder for him to use them. Yes, but Skamaka understands English. Agued understands English. Even Kara to a lesser extent. The majority of the new players can speak English. But, I don't think this Ben Rama stuff is as bad as that Moyes is making it out to be, as we're all saying at the minute. But in general, 99% of the side speak English well enough to be interviewed. Therefore, they can talk to each other out on the pitch. That's what I'm talking about. Dawson puts it back. This looks like there's a free kick to Leeds by the looks of it. He's rolling about like a fish out of water. Let's have a look at the replay. No. Not going to show it. Okay. And good on Fornells for is that Fornells apologising for it? It's Gnotto that, and yeah, no, it was Rice. It was Rice. Oh, I can't tell. I can't be bollocks. Adams, Cooper, Rocker, back to Cooper, back to Meslier. Long ball for Meslier once again. Dawson intercepts it. Bowen. Oh, sorry. Sofal gives the ball away. And now Adams is passing over to Gnotto. Gnotto, whatever you pronounce it. And great block from Rice standing his ground, and it goes out for a throw-in. Dave, hello, mate. Long time no see. Happy New Year to you, fella. 2-0 tonight. Come on, you irons. It'll be nice. Throw-in quickly taken. So it looks like Adams again. Notta. Destroys it to Notta, I should say. 2-on-1, and it still gets passed through. Jesus Christ. Adams. Ailing, but she puts it out, and it goes out for a goal kick. Gabs, are you watching the game, mate, or just typing? Last season, we were really looking after our clean sheet and then scoring from a set piece, even if Man City versus Man City or Liverpool. He came out of his ways, and there were the team that is not understanding. Yeah. What he wants from the team there, in my opinion, he went wrong. Yeah, but you went wrong there, mate, because I have no idea what you mean by that last sentence. It doesn't make any sense. He came out of his ways, and there where the team is not understanding. Or is it therefore, I'm guessing, that the team is not understanding? Kevin, hello. Still fancy West Ham 2-1. Happy New Year to you, fella. Gab says, can't find a stream. I kind of noticed that at the minute. What am I thinking, Dave? Oh, there's a bit of a kick from Rice. It's completely unintentional from Rodrigo, but it's a bit of a kick. Therefore, yeah, I thought it was, mate. But yeah, what I'm thinking, Dave, I just want a decent performance and not to lose, to be fair. I will genuinely take a point at this point. I really, really will. Rodrigo on a booking, not even 10 minutes into the game. God, that's been a long 8 minutes. Jesus. Yeah, not him being on the booking. He's not going to be as rash, but we could have. Skamaka could have scored then. He really, really could have scored, but he didn't. There is signs of life in there, but it's not very encouraging, shall we say? That's the word I'm thinking for. It's not very encouraging. So hopefully you can get one over Ted Lasso. The 2 people have subscribed already. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. 12 people watching, 7 likes. Like this video if you haven't already done so. Share this content, because basically the more likes this live stream gets, the more advertising is. Just, literally, I've just said it, 5 people have come into the channel. So if you're enjoying the stream, then by all means, please do hit the like button. The more likes this channel gets, this stream gets, the more advertising to get on YouTube, and more people will be coming in as a result, and so on and so forth. That's cyclical nature. 8, thank you very much. Long ball, free kick taken. Nothing really done with it. And now they're passing it around so fucking easy. It's untrue. Adams. Rocker. That was Strujic to Cooper. Back to Meslier once again. Safety first from Leeds the whole way through. Dave says, do you think 1 point will keep his job? Funny is if we win, we go up to 13th. Don't we? I thought it was 14th when I looked at the table. We joint 13th on goal difference. Yeah, but it's 14. Hang on, let me just double check the table. If we win today, so we go to 15th. Sorry, 14th on goal difference. So yes, the 13th from what you're talking about. But mate, nothing's not going to keep his job. That Sullivan came out and saying that he's being backed. So there you go. Doesn't matter what happens in these games, unfortunately, from that point of view, which is a bit of a worry. But Bowen, Fornells, Shut up. That's not handball. A ball pass up to Gnotto again, but very, very well intercepted from Fornals. That's why he needs to be on the pitch. He corrects his mistakes. He really does. Rich, hello, mate. Happy New Year. Long time no see. Hope Hammers get this turn around good. Turn this around well. I think that's what you're talking about. Notts Forest has scored over Southampton. We are in the bottom three as it matters. Ben Crossland says one season wonders. Well, how, mate? Neither team have been one season wonders. We've been in the Premier League for 11 seasons, and this is Leeds' third. So, yeah. So, yeah, as things stand at the moment, we are sitting in the bottom three. If I remember correctly, let me just double check it. Well, we're still on joint on goal difference, but well, no, it will be Everton that are propping up the table as it stands, 1 goal difference behind us or ahead of us, depending on your point of view. Anyway, so Fornals over to Rice from Paqueta. Remember correctly, isn't it, Paqueta? Yeah, Paqueta. Ben says 6th to 7th and to 17th is a massive drop off. Season's not finished. So shut up. Come back in May. So check bundled out by Koch. Any more cliches coming our way? Kerry with a good throw. It gets intercepted and out for another West Ham throw-in. So Kerry once again to take the throw-in. To Skamaka. Ooh, that was close. Kerry with the long ball into the box. Rice touches and Bowen can Bowen keep it in? No, he can't. Well, he just didn't, but okay. Paquetá over to try and feed 4 nails in. Sorry, Soufal in, but Souček didn't read it, but Emerson keeps it back in. Paquetá with it. Can he? No. No, that's fluffed. That's absolutely fluffed. Kera moves it. Sorry, Kera fluffs it. Rich says, I'm thinking 1-1. Don't see this game going well. It's not good. Yeah, agreed, mate. Agreed. Do we? Any other crap you're going to talk? Yeah. Riley deleted it, but I ain't got an issue with it. Gab says, it's not about how a man starts, it's about the finish, Ben. Exactly. It's coming on being a twat without that any just trying to get a rise out of us, guys. So just ignore him. Just ignore him. The tosser. Right, to the corner. So Fornals to take the corner. Oh God, noble corner coming in. Please beat the first man, Pabs. That's better. That's better. Nobody. Paquetá tries to it, but gets a deflection. Soufal. And it goes out for a. Is that a throw in? Yeah, it's a throw in. Ben, do your homework. Have your gripe water and go to bed. Soufal with the throw in. Over to Souček. And I think that's Ayling clears it out. Rice heads it back in. Straight in. Rice gets the ball again. That's not out. Really? Was that a free kick? Didn't look like much from Kera, to be honest with you. Let's have a look at the replay. Where are you? Let's have a look. Nah, it's just the coming together. Grow up, Aronson. Aronson even. Grow up. Fucking pussy. Right. Shows it to Cooper. Aisling. Cooper, I think that is again. Gnotto in so much space, but Bowen pounced. That's not really a foul. I don't think it is. Richard says, "New year, new goals. Let's hope the Hammers surprise us all." Well, we went into the new year, mate. On just over 2,200 about bloody time. It's again, that's a coming together. That's not an intended foul. Fuck's sake. Ailing at the right hand side. And then Rocha. Gnotto goes over again. Back guitar. Too foul. Fortunately kept it well in. Rice. Good. Back to Rice. Leeds are sitting back. They're not going to press this at all. They're just going to try and defend for the lives. Like I said earlier, safety first. 100% from them. Safety first. So, is that Sue fell again with the throw-in? Yeah, I think it is by the Barnet. I can't say much. Skamaka. Back guitar. Rice. Full nails. Should be passing it to Kara by now. No, he's going to try and go for it. No. No, don't. There you go. Bet. Just. Too foul. To Rice. Good. I'm guessing Gabs has found a stream now. He's quiet. Rice. Full nails. Back to Rice. Ball over to find Bowen. Not the best of balls, but he gets it. Too foul. Nice little dink there. Up to Bowen from back guitar. Ball in from Bowen. Oh. He's nicely defended, to be fair. Nicely defended. Ball still in play. Rice. Kara. People standing about. Standing about. Here we go. Come on. Get. Now it's a bloody foul again on Ailing. Gabs says she's still looking. 12 people watching, 10 likes. Come on. If you haven't already done so, hit the like button. And like, share, and subscribe. But yeah, we've had a couple of attempts. It's all right, to be honest with you. It's bloody taking ages, but we're doing all right so far. We're doing fine. It could be a lot worse. We are penning Leeds in at certain points. We're defending better than we have done, which is a massive bonus. Richard says so close but so far for a goal. Absolutely agreed. So Skamaka had a prime chance then, and if that ball wasn't so beautifully defended by Leeds, that could have been another chance going there from Kara. You hearing that, Gabs? Kara's actually playing well. Another Leeds throw-in. Let's just revisit the table for a quick second. But yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's Everton propping us up after that 4-0 thrashing last night by Brighton. There's no other way to describe it. Rice makes a mistake there, but it's just the way things go. You know, Rocha didn't pounce on it in any shape or form. So if we concede a goal and lose, if we lose this game by one, if we concede one, we're back in the bottom three as it stands. Gab says, I hear because he's not centre back this time, he never could manage that spot. Well, I hate to tell you, mate, but he is. He is centre back. If you didn't pay attention to the start, which I think you probably missed, to be fair, you usually do. You're always late. Kara. Back to Fabianski. Quick movement from Fabianski for a change there as well. First real thing he's had to do. Kevin says, the stats say Bowen scores today. It'd be very nice if that happens. And it goes out for a West Ham Leeds throw-in by the looks of it. Or is that going to be a free kick? Because alleged injury on their number 10, Somerville. Richard says, at the moment we have 1 point better than nothing, at least not losing. Agreed, mate, 100%. Yeah, that is a free kick. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's a bit rash by Soufal. To be fair, that really is poor. Shouldn't be doing that. He really shouldn't be doing that. So it's nice to know that we're keeping double digits with the viewers. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. I'm glad people are discovering this channel once again. We're nice slow growth, but growth is better than fuck all at the minute, which it has been for the majority of the last 12 months. It's taken us a year to get to 2200. It's embarrassing because I know the amount of people that watch this, but anyway. So Leeds with a throw in at some point. Gnotto. Adams, Dawson, too foul, boots it anywhere and puts it out for Leeds throw-in. At this point, we shouldn't cheer 1 point. Got to do better than that, to be honest with you. But this, mate, we're this close to the bottom. We're this close to the bottom. We have to take everything we can. I know it's an Allardyce way of talking, but you have to. You got to progress slowly. As Gabs, as you said earlier, it's about how you finish, not how you start. And that's the whole point. That's because what happens at the end is what determines the game. Ayling, Aronson, intercepted by Kehrer. Rice, having a bit of a keepy-uppy with himself by the looks of it, but manages to keep possession. Kehrer loses the ball there, but Agued's there to cover, and he puts it out for a Leeds throw-in. Taken very, very quickly. Agued standing his ground. Really well standing his ground. Ayling. Fornells tries to put it in somehow. Rocker with the ball up, and an easy gather for Fabianski, who fluffs it! We're riding our luck here at the minute. We really, really are. But at least get a free kick on a foul on Adams. Gab says there's another. We have to win this one match. Way too many this season, in my opinion. Mate, we have to win every game. That's when we start this badly. It's just how things are. You know, I want to see West Ham try and win, not sit there and lose. You could say that was a free kick, to be honest with you, from that could argue handball from Rocker, but Fabianski must be doing better there. He really should. Just seeing the replay, just really should be doing better there. How many more mistakes, as Paul said, how many more mistakes does Fabianski need to make before Areola's in the side? Now, the only one that's sweating there really properly is Rice. And a little bit of Souček. Skamaka and Agued are not even breaking a sweat at the minute. That sums up everything. It really does sum up everything. It's okay, so the free kick to be taken. I'm not feeling confident about this whatsoever. Rocker. Poor. Offside foul, and it goes out for a corner, surely. Yeah. That's poor from Leeds' point of view. Really is fucking poor. Yeah, very funny. Very funny. Yes, very funny, Jay. Frustrating to watch this. Very funny. There we go. Getting the idiots back again. Leeds to take the corner again. Ball in. And straight over for goal kick. That was poor. I know we've seen some bad corners, but that is just ridiculous. Oh. Right, so guys, we're just over the halfway mark. Let us know how you feel about the game in general. You are such a twat. You are such a twat. He says, I love Fabs, but at this time I think Areola should have started. Should have, not of. But yeah, he should have started. Should have, 100%. Ayling with the throw-in. Gnotto back to Ayling. Back to Meslier. Kamaka and Paquetá should be running quicker than that. Dawson. Do foul. And Leeds fans are erupting because we've had a throw-in, which is not them in any shape or form. Bowen takes it quickly. Takes it quickly. Sorry, Soufal takes it quickly. I thought it was Bowen because the camera was focusing on him for some random unknown reason, and now it goes out for a Leeds throw-in. Villa have scored against Villa. Wolves have scored against Villa. That's very interesting. Adams, Cooper, I think. Dawson, Rice, Kehrer, just running out of the centre circle on the halfway line. Fornells back to Kehrer. Keeps his stand on his feet. Fornell's absolutely pounding for it. Go on, my son. See, when you have players like Fornell's in the side, you play better. You play better. See, all the children are back in again. Ayling running down the right-hand side. And that's a goal kick, surely. Yeah. Gabs, you know the rules, mate. Come on. Fabianski. Oh, we got. At least throwing by the looks of it. Only going to take the throwing once again. Throwing taken. Gnotto. Back to Somerville, back to Gnotto. Thank you for spoiling it. And to be fair, that is a cracking goal. That is a cracking goal. Cameron says, I think Stuart Pearce is missed along with Alan Irvine. What do you mean didn't check the time? It's bloody there. It's bloody there. Rich says, Pop says I'm a minute ahead and this is painful. Rich is out. Same New Year, same us then. Looks like fucking shit. It's really well done but again with the spacing every single time. I said it's poor. It's so bad. It is so bad. The movement he's been allowed to be given. It really is bad that he's been allowed to be given. Ball in. Oh, Meslier kicks. Push punches out. Luke sums it up nicely. Currently 19th. Well, you get what you play. You play shit, you get shit. Captain, at least tickets will be cheap for next season. Don't you fucking think? Don't you believe it? Guys, we're not even halfway through the season yet. I know it's January, but we had the 6 week break, remember? Let's not melt down until the game finishes, eh? Because you're going to look fucking idiots if we win this or we get a point. Gary Haller, mate. They can't even give a performance with DG. Shocking. I know, fella. I know. Happy New Year to you, by the way, buddy. It could have been different. It could have been different. So Schumacher had a couple of good opportunities to score here at the minute. We really have. And nobody's answered the question I put to you guys earlier. New manager bounce. Aronson. Gnotto. Ayling. Adamson. Sorry, Adams, I should say. Now, Gnotto. And straight to Fabianski. Dice incoming. What's the question, Gary? What? What was the question? How you sum this first half up? I asked you 9 minutes ago. You guys just don't listen. Really don't listen sometimes. And you. No, I'm joking. But no, honestly, it is. It's massively frustrating. Really is frustrating with how things are at the minute. Where are we? There we go. Adamson. That's right, Adams. Canotto back to Adams. What's that? Now Cooper. Rocker. Adams. Cooper from strike. Richard said, Hammers need to attack Gnotto's legs. Got to be horrible to be kind, plus be a great advantage. It's a cracker. I said in the preview, is a player we need to keep an eye out for. Because Somerville set him up. That's the player I said we need to keep an eye out for. We ain't playing as a team. We're all over the place. I think. Yeah, can't disagree with you there, Sheena. At all. Can't disagree. I wouldn't disagree with you anyway because it's your opinion. But yeah. Leslie, eh? At least we can listen to some change of music, eh? Half time. Suchek. Kera. Fornells was offside. Or Suchek did a foul. Not 100% sure on this. Free kick against Kera. Not really sure what was going on there. Gav says 25 minutes looking for a stream and then seeing us go 1-0 down. Going to go to bed soon, I reckon. But we said actually have a working stream tonight. The second time this has ever happened. Wesley over the long ball. Luke says if this does become a massacre, surely he has to go. Music at halftime. Oasis, stop crying your heart out. I need to keep my monetization here, mate. I don't want to get copyrighted. Thank you. I just about got away with a few things previously. But yeah, that's it. But that's back to you though, Luke. Stop crying your heart out. Kevin says with a few words missing, I can noble Nolan Warman to the end of the season. Although Moyes fixing this isn't out of the question. Noble's got nothing to do with it. He's sporting director. Why not people understand this? He's got nothing to do with it. Rocker. Oh, that was bad there from, who's that? Aronson, by the looks of him. Noble's got fuck all to do with it. He's sporting director. Yes, we have a more of a point of influencing things. Noble's learning on the trade. He's learning his trade. People need to understand he's back at the football club, but he will have no impact on how the games are run. He might talk to people at half time, but that's it. That's all he's going to be able to do. Nowhere near the level that everybody thinks he's going to be able to interfere. Nowhere near. Another 2 people. Thank you very much. 4 subscribers tonight. Thanks very much. Much appreciated. Gamaka. Over to Suchek, who can run faster than that. Can he keep the ball in? Yes, he can. No, but he gives the ball away. Gab says, to be fair, that was a cracking goal from Leeds. I said it at the time. The 1-2 between Gnotto and Somerville, because of how much space we gave them, was unreal. As Gio always says, you give me a goal, I'll show you a mistake. There was about five mistakes in defending leading up to that goal. Really, really was. Gina says, my boy is just happy about Noble being back. Yeah, of course, yeah, it's a great lift for everybody. But as I said, it's just not going to be the lift that everybody thinks it's going to happen. It's, you know, he's going to have absolutely no impact on how things are being run to a degree. All he's going to learn is he's going to learn his trade about a sporting director, about what sort of players to look out for, etc., etc. I've seen the replay of the goal. Not out to Somerville. Straight through. 3 players. Straight through. David says back to the Moyes out again. The players. He's not responsible for that shit defending. He's not. Fallon Dawson. Gabs, looks like you got a friend here, mate. Interesting fact, Carey's played to play football. He was totally at fault for none of that, but all right. That's my point. Should he? Hang on. What? Sorry. You need to make your point more clear there, Kevin, because it's just that doesn't make any sense. He's a right-footed left back, but we've always had different footed. You know, we've had left backs who are right-footed. We've had right backs that are left-footed. We've had wingers that are out on the left that are right-footed. All the players we bring in are right-footed so far. It's random. David says, always on the hands. No, it's not. No, it's not, Dave. I know what you're saying, but no, it's not. He's not the one out there. He's not in charge of individual errors. He's not responsible for individual errors. The players are. He's not responsible for the players not talking to each other. The players are. It's equal, as we mentioned in the conversation beforehand. It's equal. It's not all down to the. If it was down to them, if the players weren't playing any worse than they currently were, it's still the players' fault. You know, if you make a mistake at work and you cost the company hundreds of thousands of pounds, yeah, as an example, that was a very good attempt. To be fair, really good attempt by Soufal. At least someone's out there trying for goal. Your boss ain't going to get sacked. You're getting sacked. It's the same principle. You're the one that's at fault, not your boss. Finally, someone who speaks wisdom here. Fuck off. Fallon Dawson says, I agree. He is Moyes. He's not responsible. I agree. He is. Moyes is not responsible for individual errors, and that's half the problem. But say there's 5 mistakes in the lead up to that goal, but from the flip side of things, it looks brilliant because they were able to exploit those mistakes. That's not Moyes' fault. Kevin still reckons 2-1 Hammers. Possible. Right, let's get back to watching the game anyway. It's just more fashionable to blame the manager because that's the first thought of everybody goes to. In actual fact, it is the players. That's a goal kick for Leeds. And Dawson says, I've got to agree with Moyes on this one. Ben Rama has to do better to prevent that goal. What you mean, apart from the fact that he's not actually in the starting 11? But all right, whatever. My new bestie here. But you can outstack all the players. That's the problem. That's what I said earlier. Literally before you clocked in, Dave. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt there. It's literally down to the fact that you can't sack the player. You can't sack the players. You can only sack the manager. That's not the point. And that's all this player power stuff is to a degree. It's what it is. You know it is, and but it's the problem. It's just the fact that it's just too much of a reactionary describes, and that's a free kick. Thank you, ref. Group has been booked for a challenge on Skamaka that was completely pointless. Let's have a look at the replay of it. Yeah, just puts his leg out. Absolutely puts his leg out. As I said in over previous videos, motivation is the issue here. Moyes has to motivate the players, but they have to motivate themselves at the same point. You know? They have to motivate themselves. Fornells. I mean, what was that to Soufal? Nice ball in from Soufal, but absolutely to nobody. Soufal covering up his mistakes again, working hard, getting through. Bowen. 2-on-1. Nobody helping him out whatsoever. But Bowen struggles, gets through it. Fornells. Oh! Paqueta. Yes! Seriously, has that been ruled out or what? Ah, Souček, fucker. Offside, I think, Souček. But, oh, that was close. Jesus Christ. It's 25 minutes too late, to be honest with you. But great fluff from Fornells. He got lucky with the deflection. Yes, Souček's miles offside. What is he doing? What is he doing? Again, not down to Moyes. It's Souček's decision to get into that position. Ugh. Anyway. Where we got in here? Sorry, okay, so Agued on the ball, loose ball, long ball straight at Ayling. Through to Scamacca. Scamacca running down the left-hand side. Nobody there to help him. Bowen gets tripped. No penalty. Fornells. Oh, really? Pabs, how can you miss an open fucking goal? Gina says the players should put their problems aside and get on with the game. Absolutely agree. 100% agree with you. Look at the replay. Scamacca. It's no, I don't. It's that's yeah. There's arguments both sides. There really is arguments on both sides on that. Really, really is. I mean, to be fair, there's been a few incidences outside the box that went exactly the same way, and were given as fouls. So logically, from that point of view, it should be. But that's a 50-50. Rich, is what's going on with the Hammers. We'll have to wait and see in a minute, mate. Gabs, don't spoil it in the chat. You know the rules, fella. That can spoil it. It's live football results, but 100% no logic in football. Agreed. Coots, you can look at the screen. He has to, because he's been given. He has to give a penalty because he's been given fouls on the other end. He in exactly the same fouls outside the box. So that's the thing. Bowen gets the ball, and then it's the follow through, but still. He gets the ball. It's an attempt after the touch of the ball. He's nodding. He's nodding. He's nodding. He's been given it. He's given the penalty. Right, I'm hiding the live scores for the minute. Who's going to step up? Please don't be Souček. Don't argue the point. What's he doing on the? What's Ganato been doing on the penalty spot? Who's taking the penalty? Paqueta. Oh fuck. Let's see how he gets on. Bowen should have really taken it, to be fair. Let's see. Come on, Lucas. Come on, son. Come on. Come on. Don't do a daisy cutter. Straight down the middle. The goalie's going to drive. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. No, don't do that. Yes! start, man. It's ridiculous. But fantastic. 1-1. 46. Hate that stuttering run up, man. It's fucking stupid. I wish people would stop doing that. But the hero in the half shell. Oh. Dave. I love that. It's brilliant. Second half hammers have had a good turnaround. Yeah. 2 minutes of stoppage time, says Gina. We haven't even talked about that. That wasn't thinking about that at the minute. Dave says, come on, we can do it. Jesus, come on, lads. Forget it was a blessing of this earth. And Dave, yeah, everybody's celebrating now. 3 additional minutes of stoppage time. Oh, that's a let off. From one point of view, that's a fucking big let off. Tyler said, Taylor, hello, mate. Happy New Year to you. Hate these run-ups. I hate that Pogba stuttering bit. It's fucking stupid. Wish people wouldn't do it. Just do your momentum. And I said down the middle, and he almost did it. Almost did it. Because he waited to see what the goalkeeper was going to do. Russ, hello, mate. Happy New Year to you, fella. Does your nut and does mine nutting as well, mate. Better be good music, John. It's going to be the drawing music now, mate. Unless something miraculous happens. You're not singing anymore. Dave says, Moy's in joking. Ross says, I thought you were ignoring me. Well, how am I supposed to know if you don't put it in the chat if you're there, mate? Well, unless you sent me a message, which you know I'm broadcasting. Yeah, no, shut up. Oh. But yeah, guys, we need to go. As Rick Moranis says in Spaceballs, smoke if you got him, because it looks like it's going to be half time. Still going. Offside call by the looks of it. We still haven't scored from open play. As I say, Skamakis could have scored that goal very, very early on. That could have been 2-1 at our advantage. It really could have been. Really could have been. Really, and I hope Moyes needs to go and say, look, guys, you're on the ascendancy. Keep it going. Keep it going. But what was Duchet doing? 3 meters in front of the defenders, mate. Yes, but at the same point, you know, what's his name? The old Chelsea and Everton player used to do the same thing. Exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. And yet he was being able to be called up. But anyway, what's his name? Lukaku. Lukaku used to do the same thing. He used to get away with it. All right, guys. There's the halftime whistle. Woo! Man alive. Yeah. So we could have had better results. We could have had better things out of this. We generally could have done, but we haven't. It's 1-1 at the break. Let's go back, have a fag, relax, have a drink, whatever, and I'll see you in a few minutes.
All my thoughts are running around inside my head. Emotions keep coming, they're keeping me from thinking straight. Thought it would be different when I got my things in place. Stuck in this commotion, how come I ain't past this yet? I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I Try to change the things you never liked. Try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Start a life in the country, I could say yes to that. Whatever way you want me, I'll learn it all and I'll adapt. Even if I changed up everything except my name, we will still be Friday, cause I am still the same. I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I tried to change the things you never liked. Try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. I can change the way I am, the way I talk, the way I stand. It doesn't really matter, cause I'll still be the same. I can change the way I am, the way I talk, the way I stand. It doesn't really matter, cause I'll still be the same. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but some things stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but some things stayed the same.
Hey, listen up, I've tried to tell you this 100 times. Not getting better by lying there pretending to cry. You on repeat, you can see shit cause you have closed your eyes. You say you listen, but you're missing what it's all about. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah. I try to help you, but you keep reading between the lines. There's nothing there for you to complicate, we're not aligned. You say you listen, but guessing that's just another sign. Not growing up, you're growing old, your life keep passing by. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah. Now if you break it, I can take it, I don't need a prize. Leave out the fact that I am up against 1,000 guys. My intuition efficient, cause I can't use my mind. Don't try to tell me how it's done, you haven't done your time. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah.
sides. Like, even when I die, I'ma ride for the squad. Let our tires in the hearse. I've been on the vibe, kinda hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good and it's fine, but I'm tired of the grind. Then I come alive in the night to realize I'm in the middle of the time of my life. I'm never so packed for the stack, never lied on the rap. Got a bag from the way that I write it. Queen looking Tyson, do that ass survive, doing 80 to the house. Then I hit it to the sky change. Haters on a tirade, talking to their grip in the face. Be still, let that hate stuff fade. We all want the same, we all want a meal in the safe. I wanna live like I'm trying to reach enlightenment. Trail spill from my lips, feel bent from the bip. Take a sip till I pass out. Try and get grit, but it don't make sense. Cause you can lose life on this fast route. Yeah, turn thoughts to a cash cow. I might flip that to the glass house. I don't need the accolades, I'm in love with the chase. I just wanna eat, save a spot at the table. Beats with the slap, pin myself on the map. You long with the wind, but we knowing that it's cap. 5-hour flights, couple nights at the flat. To be real, couldn't see me making moves while I'm at. I'm still on the grind, limit time when I chat. Burning down sage, keep the demons away. When I write it, give a piece of myself to the page. I don't do it for the praise, love, that's just how I'm made.
Truth in the glass in the mirror. Yeah. Do it at me, old man, tryna pass in the fear. You're the first one to talk, but the last one to hear. Eyes blurry, but I couldn't see the ass, and he cleared down. Start to feel like I'm on one. Settle in, I'll be here for the long run. I'm a slave for the cash, got snakes in the grass, no brakes on the ad, but it's all fun. We done seen it all, heard it all. Heard enough, give me space before I murder y'all. 10 bad bitches here, I'ma curb them all. 12 missed calls, and I still made a curtain call. Here to light it up, lighten up. Hear him talking, they ain't right enough, tighten up. Everything that I came for, I left with. I don't bang sets, I just bang on the set list. Going past supper when I came for the breakfast. Put me in your prayers, I might put you on the guest list. Young niggas and we reckless. Gold in my soul, got the same on my necklace, bitch.
What you putting in? All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Has got
took a good look around. There's stuff to be learned, body to be turned, it seems. Yes, there is. You got to pay your dues before it's all cookies and cream. Some people want their dinner cooked and served, and somehow that is what they deserve. Narcissus with a runaway self-esteem. But let me tell you, you got to pay your dues before it's all cookies and cream.
Get rid of that animation. Yeah, to be honest with you. Whoa, hold on a minute. Hang on. Let's just take that out. Take that out so we don't spoil the party. But yeah, let's have a look. Goals game kicks off. Gina, I'll come to you in a second. Adams. Somerville. Adams. Pull through. Back to Meslier. But yeah, Sheena, don't worry about the trolls, because at the end of the day, the music, as you guys know, they've been watching this channel for a little while. The music was all specifically set up for a message, and the message is you got to work hard, you got to own it. This is what the halftime. This is what the music are. Gamaka, that's a goal. Yes. That's what the geezer's capable of, and that is why he needs to start more frequently, quite frankly. That's unreal. Absolutely unreal. Technically, it's the 46th minute. So I'm going to have to change that. It's going to have to be 45 plus 1 just to make sure people don't get confused. Just honestly, fan Dabby Dozy, just absolutely fucking loving that. I want to... Yes, up the hammers, says Dave. Mate, I want to know what you retracted. I really, really want to know what you retracted. I didn't get to see it. But yeah, straight away. He pounces. That's going to do it massively. To be honest with you, as I said, how the fuck can Fornells miss an empty goal? Skamaka should have taken this opportunity very early on in the halfway through about a third of the way through the first half. The game would have been completely different. It would genuinely be 3-1, 4-1 by now. Sheena says that's better. Ryan says, Donna, get in. Racia says, running around the room screaming Hammer's song. You bloody minute ahead of my stream, you joy killer. Well, other people are ahead of you, mate. So, to be fair, ahead of me as well. So, fantastic. Absolutely just, yeah, that's exactly what we've needed. He took his opportunity. He pounced. Boomska. Boomshanka. Boom. Back of the net. And as a result, we are now 14th. Let's hope this keeps it running. Richard James says, I'm not a commentator, mate. Don't like it? Fuck off. Simple as that. I'm celebrating a goal. The fact that we've scored so quickly. 2 goals in 3 minutes. from a game point of view. Shut up. Go away. Go to bed. Never said I was a commentator. This is watch along with. And that goes out for West Ham throwing. No, Leeds throwing even. Taken quickly by Strujic. Adams. Strujic. Ball out. West Ham throwing. That's it, mate. You tell him. Poppy says, why are we winning? This doesn't happen. And the commentator's right. Yes, it is a badly placed pass, but you got to take your opportunities, just as Leeds are doing now. Correct, with a nice clearance by Rice. Fornell's now booming down the left-hand side. So check over to Grant is running through it, but a little bit casual. Please don't take him off, Moyes. Really don't fucking take him off in the next 15, 20 minutes. He needs to stay out there. There's a foul. And to be fair, Scamacca's all friends with him. On Ganotto, by the looks of it. Yeah, it is a foul. 100%. It is a foul. Don't get carried away, guys. We got still got a long way to go. Gab, seriously. Come on. And I care, but no. Apparently the ball's been won fairly. Rice, very deep. So we've got a back six at the minute, by the looks of things. How things can take it round. DL says I can't take it. 3 points would be huge. I'm guessing you're saying from a West Ham perspective. But Happy New Year, mate. Welcome. Fornell's through to Bowen. Come on, nobody there to help him out. Fornell's. Paquetá. Bowen. This is better. This is the West Ham we know. Fornell's. That's the Fornells we know as well. But that's better. So much better. This is what I was saying just before half-time, right? This is what Moyes had to say. Look, we're on the ascendancy. Keep it going. And we have. We've absolutely fucking smashed it at the start of the second half. Yeah, Fornells needed to do better. He could have scored 2 tonight. He really could have done. It's a great little back pass from Paquetá to Bowen. But, yeah, Paquetá's a little bit asleep then. Rice. Kera, I think. Yeah, Kera. Emerson. Rice. Fornell, sorry, I think that is. Yeah, bad. Yeah, definitely by that play, it's Fornells. Paquetá. Foul. So much better. Much more better thinking. Exactly, DL. West Ham looks sharper. Fantastic. Absolutely agreed, mate. 100% agree with you. Absolutely up for this. I guarantee Moyes has gone in there going, win the bottom 3. Sort yourselves out. And now we're 14th on goal difference. Exactly as I said to you at the start there, Dave. Pity poor Frank. Pity for poor Frank. Gnotto. Somerville bottled it. Dawson. Easily cleared by Soufal, but straight to Strujic. Rocha. Back to Adams. Gnotto. Shouldn't be that deep, to be fair to him. It should be deeper than that, I should say. Deeper in the territory. Koch. All the Leeds players up now, bar Koch and Cooper. Really trying to push for it. Mark, welcome. West Ham to win 4-1. I doubt it, son, but it'd be nice. It really would be nice. Somerville. Intercepted by Dawson. Back to Fabianski, which I'm not really sure. Do you think you will sign anyone this month? Possibly a loan to replace the injured Cornet. Other than that, mate, I can't see it. I really, really can't see it. Where are we? Where is it? Where is it? Match board. There we go. That's it. Can we sharpen? Yeah. Yeah, that's looking better. That's looking better. Yeah, there we go. That's just, yeah, let's just properly HD this. Let's HD this. There you go. Everything looking that little bit more clinky, a little bit more nicer, a little bit better. Let's try and sharpen the background, see if we can crack in some, make everything look smart. Yeah, there we go. How's that looking? Yeah, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. That's the old saying, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm honestly, there's just being ahead, watching West Ham like this is how what we've missed. We genuinely have missed this. Really, really have missed this. I'm just sharpening everything up. That's better. Look at that. Look at that. A little bit more professional, I think. Don't you agree, guys? Oh, is that a corner? No, it's a goal kick. That's fortuitous. Ball in. I was offside as well, so all good, all good. Yeah, I don't really actually need that. Sorry, guys, just doing a little bit of maintenance while the goal kick's happening. Would be nice if we can bring in another striker, to be honest with you, because Mikey just ain't cutting it. I love him to bits. He's been fantastic for us, but he's just not cutting it. Bit of a melee going on here. Somerville and Paquette are having words. Rice getting involved. It's getting a bit dodgy now. Gab says, surely we should give Moyes some credit for the halftime inspiration he's brought, eh? Yeah, to a degree, mate. I know you've been a little bit flippant with it, but yeah. Mark says, what are you watching it on? I'm watching it on my Fire Stick. Yeah. Gab says, too professional, Jay. And Dave says, please make it 3-1 soon. Oh, that was close. That was very, very close. Great attempt by him, to be fair. Really, really good attempt by Aronson trying to get something back in this, but beautiful spin and turn. Really, really good spin and turn. Excuse me. Let's get a little bit more sharpness going on here, boys. Just so it looks a bit more. Yeah, you probably ain't going to notice much of a difference from your point of view, guys, but from here, this is looking the bollocks. It really is. Just a tiny little, very small variations to it, but there you go. Really fucking standing out now. Really standing out, as it should. Right, so Rice. Over to Bowen. And it gets put out for West Ham, thrown off the legs of Strujic. Back guitar. No, sorry, Skamaka. There's a free kick from Skamaka. We'll be doing, by the way, guys, we'll be doing the FA Cup game on Saturday. We'll be doing the watch along for that as well. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do a preview because nothing much has changed, but wait and see tomorrow night. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, there you go. Looking at this, look a bit more professional now. A bit more in your face. Right, so who's taking it? Tufel's asking for movement. You've got to take it. The ref's blown. You've got to take it, guys. Bowen. And straight at Meslier. From that point of view. A bit of a shame. Aronson with a break, but nicely defended. And now Aguerd. Grabs a shame it's Leeds that I have to experience our big comeback. I like that team. They're right. Lasso's doing well. Lasso's doing well. No, honestly, you know, he's done, as I said in the preview, guys, go and watch it if you haven't, don't believe me. But, and someone else has subscribed. Thank you. We're 2212 now. Thank you very much. You know, it's just, he's done really well with what he took over from Leeds. He really has over from Belisa. Oh, Spurs have scored against Palace. Inter. Dzeko, former Man City player. If you're bothered. Yeah, Seafells had a really bad tackle there. Really, really bad tackle. There's always one dislike. That's usually because it's normally the idiots that come in and try and be funny and clever and get banned. But I'm glad normality's resumed to this channel. I really have, because you guys have been fantastic over the last almost 4.5 years now. You guys have been superb. Really have been superb. Rick, are you still here, mate? You fellas have taken a real fucking tumble out of that. Mark Lewis says, Happy New Year, but I'm 4 days late. Guys, at the end of the day, the first week of the new year, you can say it. It's generally the rule. You can say it. But welcome, Mark. You can always say it. 4 days in. From the 7th onwards, it's not really... I mean, it still can be technically, but yeah, most people will only say it for up to the first week of it. I mean, when I got the beers in tonight, I went to the offie and said Happy New Year to him. Actually, I've just noticed something. While he's getting whilst Soufal is getting his treatment done, bless him. I hope he's all right. Need to sort out something very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Oh no, it's the template. Template needs sorted out. So Creswell's coming on in his place. That's a bit. So I'm guessing Kehrer is going to be flowing over to the right back position by the looks of it, with Creswell coming on. It's a bit of a flaky decision, to be honest with you, but I get it from Moyes' point of view. Ball straight up and straight to Meslier. That's a bit harsh. So commentators saying West Ham are embarrassing Leeds again, but I wouldn't say it. I mean, we're on the ascendancy, and that injury time's is obviously going to be added on. That's at least a couple of minutes. Gamaka, behave yourself. Where the hell's that gone? Not that. Sorry, guys. You know, I'm trying to do my best here. So okay, so Somerville intercepted by Dawson. Suchek he keeps it in. The ball's over the line, behind the line. Shut up, fucking idiots. Leeds always feel hard done by, don't they? Always feel hard done by. Where's and eventually the free kick's been given. Where the hell's that gone? I'll sort this out after the game. Where the hell has that gone? I only sorted this out a little while back. The fuck? Sort this out in the international break. Why is that? That's it. There it is. Aronson coming off. Aronson and Somerville. That's a brave move from the geezer, to be fair. That is a really fucking bad. Really is a brave move. Fabianski with a long ball with a free kick. Gab says it's a matter of time. You're going to get those VIP box tickets. VIP box tickets. Don't lose me. Don't forget me, please, mate. Never going to happen in a billion years. 2 hours is bad. Why don't they start Johnson? Johnson doesn't want to sign a new contract. That's the reason. He thinks he deserves more money than he's currently getting. And it's just not happening with the from the club's point of view. It really isn't. Right, so that's that side of it. Well, Palace 2 now. Spurs 2-0 over Palace now. Where is it? Nice. There we go. Bear with me. Uno momento, chaps. This is the goal kick is given by the looks of it. Fabian Fornals' attempt. There it is. Let's bring that in just a smidge. Boom. Perfect. Right, back. Normal services now resumed, ladies and germs. With Paquetá holding his back of his calf. Paquetá, whatever the fuck you want to pronounce it. Who's back in? Oh, Jamie Houston, welcome. Come on, boys. Gab says Johnson's just like the wife, never enough. Well, I talked about it in previous videos, guys. Go and check it out after the game. I talked about it. He thinks he deserves. Well, him and his agent thinks he deserves starting 11 players. And here we go, free kick taken, going to be taken once again. So he fell the nice ball in. Rice, sorry, Aguero, I should say. Fornals was an offside there somewhere. And it's a free kick to Mezle's going to take the free kick. Kev says, be nice to wrap this up with one more. Absolutely agreed, mate. 25 minutes left to go. And it's just, yeah, it is squeaky bum time still, from one point of view. There's going to be at least 2 or 3 minutes with that injury from on Soufal as well, for that matter. So yeah, it's by no means whatsoever is this game high and dry. As the old that's a little bit better. As the old Radiohead song said. Right, so okay, so we've got Roca, the long ball, trying to find Gnotto, but goes straight to Fabianski instead. Is that? Yeah. Pass back to Meslier from Strujic. Back attempting it a little bit. To be honest with you guys, goal aside, I genuinely think this is one of Scamacca's better games. What do you reckon? Just as Adams is passing it down to Gnotto. Adams again. I want to get your thoughts on this, guys. Genuinely want to know if this is one of Scamacca's better games. Really, he's looked so much more imposing is the word I'm thinking of. He's imposed himself on the game a lot better than he usually does. Maybe Moyes' words to the press the other day has helped, saying, you know, we think he's got a good time here, and we know he's gonna come good. Maybe that's helped him. Antonio coming off. Oh, Antonio! What did I just say, boys? What did I just say? Keep Scamacca on the pitch and and he's coming off for Antonio. Oh, it's a great goal. Just look at the replay. It's a fantastic goal. Really, really is good. But this is. I'll be very surprised if we get another. If it does get a third out of this, I'll be very, very surprised. That's harsh. That is really fucking harsh on Scamacca. That really is. That's harsh. Guys, opinions? So yeah, Soufal for Creswell. David says, play both, go 4-4-2. 100% agreed, mate. Mark, he's not trash, mate. He's our fucking highest goal scorer. Don't be a dick. So Antonio's come off. No, so I'm joking. No, Antonio and Creswell come on for Scamacca and Soufal respectively. 17 games in and we don't really know our starting stroke predicted lineup. Mate, I've been able to call it. Watch my previews. They're not that different to this. They're really not. They really aren't that different. I mean, obviously I don't get it 100%, but... Right, there's a bit of a melee going on here with... Okay, so Gnot on the ball. What was that? Rodrigo, what on earth was that, son? Jesus H. Christ. Honestly, I mean, seriously, that is almost as bad as he's offside anyway, to be fair. So it wouldn't have counted even if it stood. But yeah, that's poor. That really, really is poor. Oh, come on, come on. Thank you. Goal kick taken. It goes out for a throw-in. There's a Leeds throw-in. Gav says, Mackage is solid, however, just recovered from an ankle injury. Might be a precaution. Yeah, to a degree, mate. Yes, agreed. And Rodrigo! Jesus Christ! Again, errors in the back. Errors in the back. Where are we? Where's the time? Where's the time? 70th? Yeah, 70th minute. It's such a good goal. From Leeds' perspective, it's such a good goal. But there's just no need for that at all. The spacing between Dawson and Rice and everybody else is just absolutely fucking abysmal. That is so poor. That is so bad from our perspective. Absolutely shocking. David's now jumping on saying, Paul Richards, hello mate, welcome. Happy New Year to you, fella. Ricky, happy New Year. We should never made them substitutions. Yeah, from one point of view, yes. Agreed. From one point of view, yeah. Scamacca for Antonio, yeah. But yes, as Gabs was saying about, resting him for a precaution, bearing in mind we're playing Brentford away in the FA Cup on Saturday. But, oh, man, all that hard work. 30 seconds of absolute fucking lapses. And boom. 2-2. And we're back to 17th, I think, now. No, we're back in the bottom three. As it stands at the moment, we're back in the bottom three, I'm guessing. Just waiting for the tables to update. Yeah, back in the bottom three. Adams. Rodrigo. And it goes out for West Ham throw-in. Oh, it's so poor. So bad. Oh, again, that just so much space. Spacing. We're not fucking Liverpool. Good. Creswell. Dave says, go for the win, go 4-4-2, but Noyes never plays a 4-4-2, go up with him. Yeah, can't disagree there, son, in any shape or form. Really can't. Back guitar. Bowen. Sorry, sidetrack I should say. Back guitar again, ball in. Oh, standing about, watching, and Rice absolutely puts it over the bar. Ah. Oh. That's desperation from Rice. That really is desperation. 18 minutes plus stoppage time, guys. I hope you're sticking around with us. It really is tricky. It's been a great chat tonight. I don't want to lose any of you guys. Who's on? 18 people. Thank you very much to everyone that stayed the course. 2213 subscribers. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. We've had 13 shots and 2 on target. Leeds have had 7 and 3 on target. That tells you everything, doesn't it? That really does. Oh, so frustrating. Ganotto. Still Ganotto. Bacatar intercepts. Gets tripped, but it still goes on. Now gets tripped again. And it's a free kick to West Ham. And totally. All right. Does it really fucking matter, you prick? You can see there's 2 goals in there. Does it really matter? Dawson can take the free kick of all people. You're not fit the referee being sung by the away fans? Or maybe potentially the home fans? You never know. Rodrigo, I should say. Great piece of music that is, the Rodrigo. Have a listen. Google it after, or YouTube it after the game. It's a really nice piece of classical guitar work. Cooper, Dvorak, Ganotto goes out for throwing. No, mate, you can see there's 2 goal scorers down there. Come on, that doesn't matter. If I hadn't updated the goal scorer, you wouldn't have known. Go to sleep. Way past your bedtime. Gone are the days of getting 1,000 odd viewers or 900 viewers that we used to get. But that's the way YouTube goes sometimes, isn't it? If you're not fashionable. Fabianski with the long ball. 15 minutes left. West Ham free kick. I don't know what you're complaining about, mate. You fucking fouled him. Toss piece. I mean, it is 50-50s, but at the same point, he does clout him with his arm. So that's the reason why it's been given. Whoever's unsubscribed, fair enough. Someone got again? Foul again? I mean, what? Come on, man. Fucking sort yourself out, son. Sort yourself out. Free kick taken. Slow check with the ball in, but nobody there to get it. And Mesle grabs easy and he rolls the ball out. Now Leeds are on the attack, I'm guessing. Yep. Ball through. Breaks down. Dawson gets the ball. Should be passed. No, he passes it to Fabianski instead, who does a long ball. Bacatar. Everyone's standing about. Yeah, this is played for a draw, guys. 100% played for a draw. Harrison. Good save from Fabianski. Just gets a fingertip on Rodrigo's ball. That sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? Jack Harrison was a great ball up through to it's again straight through. Dawson's done for pace there. He really fucking is. The ball just absolutely breezed past him. But Rodrigo and a nice little. It looks like it looks like Fabianski got a touch on it, but let's have a look. Substitution for Leeds by the looks of things. So Rocker off and Greenwood on. Yeah, it was a corner. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, not relevant. Ball around all over the place. Harrison. Ball. Sojek with a nice deflection out there as well, for that matter. Antonio just trying to keep pace with the ball, but can't figure out what the fuck's going on. Gets bundled over. A nice interception by Rice as a result of it, because technically that would be given as a foul. And now that should be given as a foul, and it isn't. Come on, ref, sort yourself out. I know there's only a few minutes left, but come on. Sort yourself out. Forest 1-0 over Southampton. To be honest with you, Leeds have been playing safety first all game. They really, really have. They really, really have. Spurs 3 now over Palace. Corner taken. About to be taken, I should say. It looks like the original Notts Forest goal was actually ruled out by the looks of things. But then, now they're back on the pace. Antonio running through. Being pushed wide by Adams. Adams, that's a goal kick. Such a good idea from Mikey there. Really was a good idea, but I still maintain Skamaka should be on the pitch. I really, really do. Guys, what do you reckon? What do you think? He should really be on the pitch. Benrahma coming on for Paqueta by the looks of it. Sorry, Downs coming on for Paqueta. And Benrahma coming on for... Who are we going to say? For Nows. That's a reasonable substitution, to be fair. I can understand that. I get that. I really get it. Guys, there's 18 people watching and nobody talking. What the fuck? Come on. Kira. Downs. Overlapping with Bowen. He goes out for West Ham throw-in, surely. The West Ham throw-in, Marsh. Put the fucking ball down. Fucking idiot. Kira with the throw-in. 20 minutes left. Sorry, 10 minutes left, I should say. Plus whatever the stoppage time is. It's only about 4 or 5 minutes. What do you reckon, guys? Stoppage time? I reckon about 5 minutes myself. Kira. Poppy says, at some point, you can blame my mate for the Leeds goal. Snapped me seconds before saying it's looking good for us. Agreed. He says, why the hell is Leeds manager being a dick? He's just more than likely been taking lessons out of Arteta by the sounds of it. Had to go and jinx it. Yeah, thank you. 6 minutes of added time, says Sheena. You're probably not going to be far off, to be honest with you. Right, so what's going on? Come on. Yeah, the refs are having a bit of a chat with him now. I think you might get booked for that, to be fair. Really should be booked for that. Jamie says, great substitutions. Come on, Benny. Clara with the throw-in. Now you're all fucking chiming in. Which is 2 minutes and 122 seconds of added time. so 4 minutes and 2 seconds then, mate, yeah? Bowen. No, sorry, Downs, I should say. Downs. Gets bundled over. Left. This is getting really fucking handbags now. It's getting fucking stupid. Referee's lost this game. Genuinely has lost this game. It's yeah, so the Bone was involved in a little bit of it, but then, yeah, it's getting stupid. Gab says, yeah, my subs make sense. They do. A little bit late, but they do. 100% make sense. It's not really substitutions to bring us onto the attack, but at the same point, it's not to lose the game either. So you got an argument from both points of view from that side of it. Greenwood to take the goal free kick, which he does. Adams. Harrison gets bundled over twice. The free kick to Leeds. No, West Ham actually. Well, okay, all right. I mean, Harrison got bonded over twice and 4-0 now. Spurs Palace. Jesus. Creswell. Benrahma. Creswell. Oh, Rice. It's a lucky deflection from Adams, to be fair, but yeah, Rice needs to control that better. He really, really does. Where's the bruise going? It's pretty much gone now. That's good. Is it? Or is it? There's a little bit still there, but yeah, it should be gone by tomorrow. Get up, you pansy. Jesus. Jeez Louise. Yeah, it's been a hard game to watch this, to be honest with you. Really, really has. But both Leeds goals shouldn't have happened. They really shouldn't have happened. And a nice defending off Dawson, as it always is, and then we'll go out for a Leeds corner 5.5 minutes before the end of the game. And as usual, my clock is ahead of the match clock. But wait! Corner's been taken. He's kicked the fucking ball. Come on, ref. Learn your lessons, mate. Learn your rules. Here we go. Corner properly being taken. Oh fuck! Ooh, that was close. That was close. Ooh. I said I'll take a point, and I still will. But as I say, those 2 league goals shouldn't have happened. They really shouldn't have fucking happened. And I'm sure the Leeds fans will be saying the West Ham's second goal shouldn't have happened by Skamaka. So from that point of view, with only a few minutes left, a point would be fair. From a game perspective, a point is reasonable. But at the same point, guys, ay caramba. Benrahma loses the ball. There's 3 against 1 and nobody's helping him. Up until now, Sojcik decides to join in, but Leeds get possessions. Harrison. Here we go. Leeds are on the attack. Creswell puts it out for a corner. Well defended by Creswell there, to be fair. Really well fucking defended by him. I do like this sharp look to it. I think it looks cracking. Certainly stands out, that's for sure. So 16 likes and 19 people watching. For those guys, thank you very much to everybody that's stuck with us throughout this broadcast tonight. It's been this is Leeds going to take the corner. Ball in. And it goes out for a goal kick. Honestly, Gina, I know you joked about 6 minutes of added time, but you're not going to be that far off by the looks of things. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I just need to sort something out. Where are we? Give me 2 Right, I'm back. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. I had to sort something out really quickly then. Ricky says, we don't need a point. We need to be winning the games. Agreed 100%. Captain, as I said, rather defensive manager is trying to practice his attacking attributes. I wish he'd stick to what works for Moyes. And he has, to be fair. But, yeah, he should have given... Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's just a bit of a breakdown. But it's West Ham, unfortunately. And now Aguero's got cramp. Understandable. This is the longest he's played for about 3 or 4 weeks. Gelhart's going to come on by the looks of things. Only a few minutes. So, guys, before the clock rolls over, added time. Is that a quick number 2? Number 1, mate. Number 1. Number 2 is not what you're thinking. Number 2 is it. Number 2 is that. But no, I went for number 1 instead. Did I beef up the... Yeah. So, Kara, back to Dawson. To be honest, this is the majority of the game. The majority of the players have played really fucking well. Really, really well today. Wolves 1, Aston Villa 1. Well, Aston Villa 1, Wolves 1. Ings makes things very, very tasty at the moment, guys. It really makes things tasty. So actually, we might actually be out of the bottom 3 with that equaliser from Villa. Just trying to refresh the table as much as I can. 5 minutes of added time. Got it spot on. And Sheeny, you weren't far off with your 6th. I mean, by the time this substitution's been done, it probably is going to be 6. So, Gnotto has come off and Gnotto's played fucking well. He really has done really well for Leeds. Unbelievably good talent. Come on, tables, update. Yeah, the refs, the commentators just said that Gnotto's been the best player for Leeds from Leeds' point of view, and I have to agree. He's been phenomenal. Not just that 1-2 with Somerville for that first goal, but he's been unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. So, guys, man of the match. Leeds fans, West Ham fans, and vice versa. Who's been your man of the match? Fabianski? Oof. I mean, to be honest with you, I'd say from a Leeds perspective, I'd say Gnotto's been one of the. Has been, yeah, we're out on goal difference, out the bottom 3 on goal difference. Oh my God, was a long match. It hasn't finished yet, mate. 4 minutes, bit too late now, right? Ross, me old mate. Another draw with a London club. At least there's been goals this time, unlike last night. I think, to be honest with you, taking the bigger picture out of the equation for the moment and just focusing on this game, I think a draw is reasonable, to be honest with you. I really, really do. It doesn't help us in any shape or form. It suits Leeds, but it doesn't help us. And it's lovely to see there's a wreath of flowers in where David Gold would have been. That's lovely. That really, really is nice. That's a lovely touch with a wreath next to David Sullivan. I mean, that's one of the reasons why Grutinsky bought his shares, is because they knew he was on his way out, unfortunately. But yeah, as I said at the start, rest in peace, David. Really. Richard says, Paqueta's man of the match. Cometh the hour, cometh the man, cometh the game is nearer the point. Not come off, cometh. TH at the end of come, mate. That sounds wrong as well, but Yeah, that's how you say it. But yeah, cometh the man, cometh the game. Yeah, Paquetá's played well. Scamacca's played well. Fornell's played well. Aguirre's played well. Carer's, Gabs ain't gonna like this, but Carer's played really well as well, for that matter. There's not really that many people out there you can criticise tonight, and that's what I wanted. I said, as long as we play well and we have a dream, and we have a as long as we play well and we don't lose. That's what I said at the start of the stream, and it's looking like it's going to be the case. But we've still got a minute or so to go. Sheena says, "Rest in peace, Mr. Gold." Absolutely, we did a go back. Sheena, when the game finishes, go back and watch the start, because we did a bit of a memorial for it. And exactly, you doesn't in there, so no, but never mind. That's a close shot, says Poppy. Antonio, exactly. Antonio just attempt then. Richard said, well played from both teams. Yeah, agreed, mate. It's been safety first from Leeds' point of view most of the time. Just looking at the replay. Ben Rama through, and if Antonio's just a second quicker, that is 3-2, and that's the game won. It's amazing. There's a bit of a deflection as a result of it, but yeah, I agree with Moyes' reaction there. It's just, that could have been 3-2. That's the game won. Guys, Scamacca could have had a brace tonight. Fornells could have had a brace tonight. Antonio just could have scored. That's 5 goals. That could be 5-2. Really, really could. At the minimum, 5-2. Poppy says it was painful to watch. Antonio was so close. Agreed. 100%. Literally just what I said. You know, this could have been 5. There could have been double digits of goals between two teams. It really, really could have been. The second half has been much better, much better. Rice, you can argue, could have had a brace as well but he could have been bonkers. Free kick taken by Leeds. Great save from Fabianski to keep it out right at the death, and that should be the end of the game. That should really be the end of the game. So, Sheena, you were close. That's it. Game over, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. Rich, the next game is Brentford away in the FA Cup. So we're doing the watch along on Saturday. So see you then. Guess I have to suffer with a point. We all do, Sheena, I'm afraid. Gab says, good job, JP. See you next time. Yep, come back for Saturday for the watch along for the FA Cup game. But guys, thank you very much to everybody that subscribed tonight, to everybody that stuck with us. It's been a hard one to watch, but a point is reasonable. We're out of the bottom 3 just on goal, but albeit on goal difference. But yeah, thanks very much for sticking around, guys. Just gonna enjoy being here again. Love the atmosphere, so keep it up, mate. Poppy, do it every single away game. So make sure you pop on. But yeah, guys. Rob's projector. Rob's, hey, welcome. Hello, goodbye. Happy New Year. Shame you didn't comment, mate, but nice to see you. Happy New Year to everybody. And a point's a point. We need to start winning games ASAP. 100% agree. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Take care until next time. Absolutely, Rich. And take care, everybody, as well. And I'll see you very, very soon. All the best.